What is up, everybody, and welcome to Game 1 of the Knights Spitballs series. So, we got the 2-seeded Spitballs taking on the 3-seeded Knights, and this is sure to be a good one.
Absolutely, it should be. The 2-3 seed game, I mean, you can't get any better than this.
Yep.
Well, at least it wasn't a ground out like it usually is after we get done with the intro.
Hey, and King Boo, starting pitcher here. Luigi has started all year. Giving King Boo the start here for the playoffs. As he beans Morbius.
Morbius did not look happy about that, but I think that's just his natural face.
Yeah, he's just ugly. King Boo, though, hated Morbius' movie. Oh, and he's looking to go second.
Not so much. Alright, so 2 quick outs here. Morbius on first, trying to steal
Morbius
home.
desperately wants to go too.
And they get the force even though he tried to steal. So no score there as we head to the bottom of the first with the Knights up to bat. So interesting change with that pitching there because that's something the Knights have to win on their defense because it isn't coming from this side of the plate.
King K. Rool, of course, still not a part of the lineup here.
And that's strikeout there. Wasting all kinds of star powers. They both have 1.
We got the Depoy up. Critta, Defensive Player of the Year. See if he can get it done on the other end.
Oh, fouls off a star hit. I don't even know how that fouled off since it hit the left side of his cylindrical spike thing.
Morbius going to get the out there at first.
Alright, so 2 quick outs. Nobody on with Luigi up the bat.
Luigi going to try to do it himself.
Whereas in the last game, we saw the monkeys watching a lot of balls and strikes. We're not going to see this game. It's not something that's going to happen here. Alright, so, top of the second, Jake Paul, leadoff man. Somebody who was pretty darn good this year.
Pretty big, pretty swole. Good at getting those hits there.
And sails that one right between Critter and...
And that one's going to go all the way to Cancun. Jake Paul's going to get 2 off that.
Alright, so a leadoff double there. And now runner in scoring position with Wiggler up the bat.
We'll see if Wiggler can get the job here done in the playoffs. Wiggler hasn't been in the playoffs in a hot minute.
Oh, very nice hit right into the gap. That could be a double. Jake Paul scores. So an RBI double for Wiggler. And it is 1-0. In favor.
Put that in the perfect spot. Just was able to drive in that run there.
That is exactly where if he'd have put just a little more on that, that's a home run too.
Yeah.
Alright, so now no outs.
Waluigi looking to keep up the momentum here. What a hit there, but gonna scoop it up.
They did not. Wiggler makes a running mistake there.
Yeah,
And
Wiggler didn't think that he would be able to catch that.
2 quick outs here, and that'll be foul.
The home run hitter, Koopa Hup.
Yeah. And 2 strikes now. Oh, good contact, but a ground out. Alright, so we're going to change sides, but still that 1 run score. So we, like I said, know how big that is. As now, speaking of big, Bowser's up to bat.
So we'll see if Bowser can get the job done here. Has enough star powers to use his if he opts to do that, but it looks like instead he'll try to go for a home run hit.
I definitely think this could be an interesting matchup because Waluigi, pitcher of the year, really good pitcher. The Knights not known for their hitting ability. And then on the other side, the Knights pretty darn good defense, but the Spitballs have been pretty decent hitting-wise this year. So I think it's a good matchup both sides here.
So just in the team archetypes, you got to say the Spitballs have the edge.
Yeah.
I would see if they're able to put it together.
Because at the end of the day, pitching is the most important aspect in this sport.
I mean, we just saw how Goomba dominated the last playoff game.
Yes. And speaking of dominating, this is a clinic right here as
he's just putting them right off the plate.
Another strikeout. And
he's putting those balls right where they look like they're going to be fair, but then they just creep off the plate at the last second out of the zone.
If you're the Knights here, you think you'd want to adopt the monkey strategy. Try to get them tired. Try to take balls and stuff. Even if you strike out looking a few times, at least make him work for it.
Speaking of tired, King Boo's already tired.
Which is big.
Unfortunately for the Spitballs.
Luigi's going to come in.
Last year's pitcher of the year.
So we'll see what he can do.
All right, we got Pablo up the bat. Ooh, a nice hit
And-
there.
oh,
and
this
Dream
could
caught
be-
sleeping in the outfield.
This will be 2. So, thou who shall not be named with a nice double there. As Boomerang Bro cranks this one.
Oh,
and,
no.
Oh, no. And the
Oh.
stage hazard. 1 run home. And this will
Looking
be
for the triple.
an RBI triple. So, we've had RBI triples in both playoff games now. As this one...
It just bonked off his noggin and then just flew all the way on the other side of the stadium. Nothing the Knights could have even done there.
Wow. So, what a play there. Is they're up 2-0. And Morbius...
Oof.
No.
He's
Critter's
gonna
not
look to
having
keep it
it.
going, but
All right.
Alright.
Blooper up the bat. He can be dangerous hitting it.
What a hit!
And so an RBI single there. It is 3-0 Spitballs.
That was the perfect place to hit that, to drive in that run on third.
Wow.
Could not have had a better hit there.
All right. Wario up the bat now, and he will not join in on the fun as he hits right into a double play to end the inning.
There's been one constant with the Spitballs here, and it's been everybody performing except Wario.
All right, but still very nice offensive inning there for the Spitballs. They're up 3-0 heading to the bottom of the third.
Ooh, and Waluigi's tired.
So this could be big. We'll see who they bring in to pitch. It will probably be Blooper. That's who we've seen.
Yes,
Yep.
it will.
Will be Blooper as the reliever here.
So he's been a solid relief pitcher in the regular
Yep.
season. We'll see if he can get it done in the playoffs as well. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign for him.
And Wario was
Wario's playing in the
sliding
dirt.
the other way. So a
Man, Wario
leadoff
tripped.
a leadoff double there for Dream as King Boo's up the bat. This is 2 strikes now.
Oh, good contact on that one.
And Wiggler is too tall, and they did not pay attention. Oh man, that is my biggest pet peeve right there.
I mean, to be fair, it did not look like Wiggler was going to get there.
That's very
He's just
true.
so long, though. Able to stretch out to grab that one.
So 2 foul balls here. 2 count.
Oh,
but
what a hit.
very nice hit there. So keeps this thing going with a single there.
Trying to keep him alive here. The bottom of the third.
Hammer Bro. Watches that one for a ball.
Good watch there.
And
Oh.
hits this right to Morbius for the out. Alright, so we're going to change sides. Still no score for the Knights. The Spitballs looking to keep their offense going here in the top of the 4th with Jake Paul.
Jake Paul, of course, as we mentioned before, very good offensive player. He's not showing it here, but
Yes.
trust me.
Might be an announcer's jinx here. Watches that one.
It's probably because he's wearing sunglasses at night, but that was a nice hit,
And
though.
Rosalina's going to catch that one for the out. Rosalina, who's been a pretty solid center fielder for the Knights.
Yeah, she's been crazy good. It's going to be a pop-up.
Speaking of Rosalina. Alright, so 2 quick outs here as the Knights defense has finally found themselves a little bit. But that was a tough play to make there, and Waluigi's going to make it to first.
Hit it right up the middle.
Alright, no star powers here as Koopa's up the bat. And that's right to third, and that'll be the out. So we're going to change sides. So the Knights defense able to lock in, but it's still 3-0. They're not, the Knights defense may have locked down, but the offense is going to have to wake up here.
Yep, gonna have to do some scoring to win this ball game here tonight.
Yes. At the end of the day, you have to score more than your opponent to win.
So we'll see if they can
Unless
get the
it's
job
called.
done here. The real struggle for the Knights is just the way they're composed. They have a lot of heavy hitters.
Right.
And right now this league is just being dominated by star hits.
Yep. They just don't really have any good contact hitters that just they'll get you on base.
And
But
that
right
was,
here, though, Critter sails that one into the gap. If he's a quicker player, that might be 2, but
that's the exception right there. When those power hitters can get the star hits right into the gap. Oh, his Critter's going too.
and he will make it because that pitch took so long to throw. So Critter with a stolen base, and he's in scoring position with no outs, trying to steal third now.
Critter trying to do it all himself.
And the star hit.
Luigi's gonna help him out.
Uh-oh, Critter could go home here, and he's going to go home. And
Luigi.
Luigi's going 2, so an RBI double there for Luigi as Critter just does it himself, base running, and gets all the way home.
Critter's been on the Knights for a very, very long time, and he wants them to succeed
So
this postseason.
The defensive player of the year is showing some things on offense here, and Waluigi's tired now.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a rough swing there.
Waluigi being tired, though, I was going to say it's big for a home run hitter like Bowser, but
man.
It's only big for him if he can hit the ball.
Alright, but that's only the first out. Still a runner in scoring position here as Green Dry Bones is up to bat. Heavy hitter.
Those nice green kicks.
That's foul. So, they do still have 1 star power, but 2 strikes here.
Ooh.
Nice star hit, but oh man, Wiggler's just too long, and oh man. So they thought it'd get down. Wiggler got there. Double play, but still the 1 run. That's important for them. But their defense is going to have to continue to lock down.
Luigi's still not tired, though. Going to take him out anyway, though. But as you just saw with Green Dry Bones, that's the danger of using those star hits with those heavy hitters. Is like we saw with Critters, his was in the perfect spot. But if yours is just barely off one way or another, it's getting caught. Oh, and bounces it off of his head again.
So a single there, as King
Starting
Boo
to take a
really has
beating.
not been that good this game. I mean, he's had good moments, but what, he's allowed 4 runs? 3 runs?
3 runs, yeah, but... Yeah, no, the Spitballs just have a pretty solid offense here. Been doing good off of them here.
2 count, and...
Oh, that was a nice hit.
Nice hit. So they could not get the double play because it was so well hit. So now RBI chance here for Morbius.
Morbius gonna try to switch spots with Pablo here.
That's a strike.
Pablo's out of here. He's seen enough. Oh, and he's gonna get to third because of the steal.
So now it's Blooper's turn to try to get him home. 2 outs though.
Pablo was... I don't know what he was going through his head there. Or right now.
And he gets caught stealing, and that's going to end it. So a mistake there as we're heading to the bottom of the 5th.
Still, though, they're in the lead.
Yep.
Just got to lock down on defense.
And Waluigi will have to come out.
So I believe the 1 run that was scored by the Knights was against Blooper, or I might be incorrect about that. Anyways, we're going to see Pablo step in.
Anyways.
So all that information's irrelevant. We haven't seen Pablo pitch for a while.
Very nice hit there by Rosalina.
And that's probably not a good sign. First pitch, got on base. Alright. Okay, that was a nice pitch there. Got Dream to use the star power.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, Lord.
the Magic Koopas in general, their race is generally known as a decent pitching. You know, they definitely more of a finesse pitching archetype.
Yeah, they're a little old. They studied pitching with Toadsworth. They got a little more power.
Right, they got to mix their pitches to have success, really. Can't just throw the same pitch. And this, could have been
that.
Could have been a double play ball there, but instead it'll be a hit.
Waddling over.
And now
No sense of urgency.
Grogu.
Here we go. The brothers are battling. Why is Wario
Wario's
sitting like
just
that?
sitting down.
Plopped onto the ground here.
Oh man, Wiggler in the outfield.
And another time they picked off the runners. They have got to start stopping and going back there. Wiggler is just such a good fielder. He is so long.
Well, of course, King Boo doesn't have any feet or arms there. I don't know how he could have made it back safe anyway. So, top of the 6th now.
King Boo gonna have to come out here. Being bullied off the field.
Yeah, I mean, Luigi might be their best pitcher today so far. I mean, I know he's only pitched 1 inning, but...
And I mean, you would expect him to be, but in the regular season, it was a different story.
That's the inning they didn't score, so...
Oh, nice hit right up the middle from Blooper.
Got it in quick, though, so only a single there. This Wario's up to bat. And we'll fly out to center. And the runner goes back.
Nice.
So Jake Paul up to bat now. Trying to steal second.
That was a beautiful hit.
Very nice hit by Jake Paul. So runners at first and second, only 1 out, and Wiggler up to bat.
Alright, Wiggler responsible for a run earlier. See if he can get another one here.
Oh, same
Beautiful.
spot! Same spot. Blooper's home. Jake Paul holds up at third. So a nice play there by the defense to get it in quick, only allow one run, but still that one run comes in across.
Yeah, it looks like Wiggler's perfected the art of putting it right in that perfect spot where the defense can't grab it.
If he could just get a little more on it, those are homers.
Mm-hmm.
So now the captain matchup here.
Waluigi, no star powers though.
Wiggler looking to steal. Ooh, if he'd have thrown that to first, that's an out.
Wiggler's pretty fast though. So he could be able to.
Sneaks it past the third baseman. And that's another run.
Oh, King Boo was freaking dancing out there in the
King
field.
Boo thought it had a bad read on it for some reason. Thought it was going a different direction.
Missed it, then hit him with the 180 corkscrew spin.
And this will be a double play, and we're changing sides.
All right, though, 2 runs though.
And it is 5-1 in favor of the Spitballs.
Just pouring in the runs here. Knight's got to get something going.
Yep. They have to. They got that 1 run across, but they...
And Waluigi can come back in now?
Even if it's to build momentum for the next game, they got to get something going here.
Big story here for the Spitballs. Their relief pitchers been putting in work.
Yeah.
2 innings where Waluigi had to be relieved, and they've been very solid. That's been a big struggle for them in the regular season, was finding a reliever, but ever since Blooper stepped up, been pretty good.
Oh, nice star hit here, but that one actually skips on the ground first. I mean, Wiggler in the outfield has just been dominant this game.
That's the first thing that he didn't do absolutely perfect. Is Critter with a nice hit. And that's going to bounce right in front of Jake Paul.
All right, I thought he might be too slow for a second, but Critter putting in some work on the offensive end. He does. Yeah. He wants to win in the playoffs. So 2 runners on, no outs.
Has 2 balls though that have just bounced right before the fielders could catch
that
him.
was their last star power that they whiffed there, and he goes for a bunt attempt for some reason and
just collapsed after that.
Ooh, they really like to swing at those balls that slide down and away.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a tough pitch to not swing at. It looks like it's coming at you, and then it just slides away.
They got to be more selective with them, though.
Yeah, they can't swing at every single one. Oh, but a beanball here to load the bases.
All right, Rosalina going for the grand slam here.
All right, bases loaded, 2 outs,
she worked up a star power thanks to that foul.
And
there it goes.
Watches a ball.
Good watch there.
Watches another ball. 2-2 count. Could only watch so many balls. There's a limit.
Yeah, she had enough.
All right.
But whenever you watch those balls, it opens it up because then they keep throwing balls and you keep watching them. They got to throw one over the plate eventually.
That's true.
And those are usually a little easier to hit.
All right. So.
Grogu on the mound?
It will be Grogu. So we just talked about the Magic Koopa race earlier. And
coming in
similar to the Indy 500. Pretty good race.
Top 10 for sure.
All right. Ooh, bad chemistry there. That's something to watch in the future.
Pablo gets on base, though, against his brother.
And a beanball. So, first and second now. Nobody out.
Morbius looking to get him home.
Waves at 2, way out pitches. Ooh, so Morbius with not a very good at bat there.
It's alright though. It's only the first out. Now they got Bloopa up
Watches
the back.
that one. Watches that one. So 2 balls. That's a strike though, or a foul. Well, it's a strike,
but
it's a foul ball. And this could be a double play. No, you got it. Okay, yeah, that'll work.
All right, so they got it there. But
could have just
they got the 2 outs. Okay, so the Knights.
No, yep.
This is the Knights' last chance to get some offense here.
Dream, the leadoff guy.
Waluigi.
Yeah, I can actually say leadoff guy. All right.
Yeah, because he's a
guy.
Leadoff shy guy. But yeah, so this is the Knights' last chance. That's not a good start.
And of course, fouls off one of their last 2 star hits, and whiffs on the second one. And a strike. So a bad day for the Knights offense, as we are here in the bottom of the 7th.
No star powers. That's usually how we see these big runs here. So it looks like Blooper could finish the game here as their closer.
And that's 2 quick outs.
2 quick strikeouts as well.
And Grogu's up to bat. And this could be the final out of
Wario.
No, Wario's not fast enough.
Wario shouldn't have had that second Whopper at lunch. He would have been able to make it there.
Foul ball there. So, and another foul ball.
So we're seeing everything go wrong. All those foul balls here. And Blooper looking to end this one.
And that 3 strikeouts to end the game as the Spitballs go up 1-0, taking this one 5-1. So let's look at some box scores here. I have a sneaking suspicion who MVP is. It is indeed Waluigi.
Actually thought it might be Wiggler there, but I guess it makes sense with all the strikeouts that Waluigi racked up.
In this game, you don't really get much stats for the outfielding that Wiggler did.
75.
And yeah, and I mean 25 in pitching for Blooper, so 100 in pitching there combined. All right, so let's hear from the GMs now. Let's hear from the Knights GM. So not the way you wanted to start your playoff appearance here, obviously, but where do you go from here? What do you work on?
Yeah, things just are really hard against the Spitballs. Waluigi is such a good pitcher of the year, and he really showed his stuff this game. Our defense was really good in the beginning, and then we started to kind of fall apart halfway through, so we'll have to look at that as we go forward.
All right, sounds good. So let's hear from the Spitballs GM. So you're pick up a playoff W here, and you got to be feeling pretty good going into the next one, right?
I believe this is my favorite team I've ever drafted in the league. You know, I'm honestly just feeling everybody except for Wario because Wario sucks.
Building up that locker room chemistry.
But honestly, though, you know, I'm pumped because I really enjoy this team and I'm glad to see them go far. So.
All right, well, 1 game away from going to the World Series with this team. So we'll see if the Spitballs will be able to close it out next time or if the Knights will battle back. So we'll see you then.
See you then.